In this video, we will continue programming for our C# projector emulator by seeing how to work with the partial protocol entered in our JSON file. Our code from earlier testing called methods in our driver that took the JSON standard command strings and sent them directly to the device. Since we no longer have the entire string required in our JSON data, we need to interrupt the method call to output mechanism in the driver framework to complete building the message before it is sent. Within the driver protocol portion of our driver is where we will make these modifications. First, we will declare fields for our header and delimiter. Then, to apply a custom driver implementation, we utilize the override keyword to supplement the A-base driver protocol method of PrepareStringThenSend. Within this method, we add logic to format our outgoing string. Here, we start with a console print line command just to show what the incoming information is into the method. This section is ideal for any additional operations that need to be performed on the data prior to sending, like checksums. Once our command is properly formatted, we set our command prepared property to true. And then the final line is a return of the base call for this method. This will simply send our command through the transport class and on to the device. Now we compile and check for syntax errors. We will first test our command sending in simple windows. The X panel used in the C# portion is now included in the simple program for visibility of outgoing commands and incoming responses. The IP address and port number are modified against the API requirements, and the program compiled and loaded to our CP4N. The projector emulator is already loaded into another program slot. We have deleted all other files and folders in our user directory and the original PKG file from the debug output folder for the driver. After running manifest util in the folder, we then copy the latest driver into our user directory. From here, we trigger init load driver. Once the driver loads, we will send our power on command. We see initially the command selected to be sent is PON, and the projector heard PON. By the time the projector emulator code reaches this point, it has already stripped off the header and footer bytes and extracted the incoming command. Since this matches the expected power on command, it responds with the warming state. A short while later, the projector has completed warming up and responds with the power on command echo, which is received by our driver. We notice on our panel that we do have feedback despite the protocol in our JSON file not matching completely to the incoming message. Currently, our JSON file is configured so that power state is based upon a button press as opposed to a response. Now that we have properly prepared our outgoing strings, in our next video we will deal with the responses from the device. Thanks for watching.